How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Catterson here, and we are reacting to another episode of The X-Files, with episode 16 of this season. It was really good stuff. I enjoyed, I'd say, last week's episode more so than episode 14, but it was really interesting stuff with the whole, I guess split personality in a sense. It was kind of like that. Obviously, the criminal entered the mind of Scully's former partner, and he pretty much took the forefront. But it was quite a very interesting thing we dealt with in regards to the last episode, and how it really touched upon near-death experience and all of that. So I really enjoyed that last episode. So with that said, why don't we get into this episode of The X-Files? It is episode 16 of this season. Let's go.
Screaming.
I said John Barnett is dead. You understand?
You will not speak about this again. Oh, this corrupt doctor.
Get out of here.
Oh, boy.
Unit 7B, 73, stand by for further.
Present day.
I still don't get it. What does this have to do with us?
Robbing a jewelry store is a federal crime.
Thank you.
I don't know. I got
to 6 feet, ski mask.
Nice.
Damn it, Reggie, that's Barnett.
Yeah, but it can't be.
Oh.
Fox can't guard the chicken coop.
Wow.
So
Wow.
you never caught him.
Oh, we did, but not clean. An agent died because I screwed up.
Oh, shit.
He did die in prison 4 years ago.
You're sure?
But yet he's alive, isn't
Paying
he?
attention.
Oh, shit. I was paying attention.
Guy a friend of yours?
Sheesh.
Yeah, Bernold know to Barnett's?
Could be, but it's a damn good job if it is.
Thanks, Edison. I owe you one.
Promises.
All right, you two, get a room.
Barnett just started blasting away.
There we go. And he
So
was
Mulder did shoot Barnett.
well, he after.
Shoulder in hand, but not before Barnett killed the driver.
Shit.
And he witnessed Dan and Barnett turning and saying he'd get Mulder. Tell you the truth, I wish Mulder had killed Barnett right there in the warehouse.
Oh, badass moment there for Mulder.
Being Mulder.
Did I? Steve Wallenberg had a wife and 2 kids. One of his boys is an all-star.
It's never gonna go away from him.
I pulled that trigger 2 seconds earlier, and Wallenberg would be here to see his kid play.
Damn.
Instead, I got some dead man robbing jewelry stores and sending me haikus.
He's watching. He's watching a kid, isn't he? Mentioned. Is that Barnett? Oh heck!
I'll get you, you son of a bitch!
No, you won't!
Are you saying that somebody from the Bureau's behind this?
Maybe, maybe not. Just always best to cover your ass in any event.
He's trying to hold out hope for him. Oh.
Sorry.
Like the way he's just disregarding spooky Mulder and
testament.
Yeah.
No surviving.
It's just one of those apps, isn't it?
He could be wearing any kind of disguise.
Like a hat, a brown hat.
Was it your impression, Agent Mulder, that John Barnett took a kind of a perverse pleasure in his crimes? Didn't he send you notes to taunt you?
Yes, I felt that
Shit,
he was,
we're getting
yelling us
flashbacks.
that he
Mulder.
killed his victims almost as if it were part to surrender his hostage and his weapon.
And where were you at this time, Agent Mulder?
I was right behind Barnett.
With a clear shot at the suspect.
There we go. It's like a clear shot, a clear chance.
Your Honor, we object.
Witness will step down.
There's a man with a wife and two small children, and you
Look at how
you shot him
heartless he
without
is.
hesitation,
Not even
without
flinching.
an ounce of humanity.
Your Honor, do something.
Which is why you should die like an animal, you son of a bitch.
Ooh. Look at him. Piece of shit.
Barnett was admitted to the prison infirmary for an infection in his right hand.
Yeah, we saw
there isn't
that.
any indication or diagnosis of
cut off.
coronary complications. In fact, on his physical 6 months earlier, he was given a clean bill of health.
He ain't dead, is he?
Oh, because he saw this shit.
Last time I saw John Barnett, he's right in that room over there.
He was being told to hush, but he can say this shit to Mulder and Scully.
Clean off.
You know what I'm not gonna do? I'm not gonna hang around and wait for Barnett to send me another Valentine.
You mean the ghost of John Barnett?
Alright, okay. Like, here's the thing. It's not impossible for doctors to fake medical records, right? And now you got. I know you might want to be a bit cautious when it comes to a doctor when it comes to a prisoner saying this, should I say? But he says he saw him blink.
What makes you think I'm taping you?
The same thing makes me think you're putting a trace on this call.
What state are you in?
Because he's curious where you are. You should be dead.
I stood next to you in line for coffee this morning.
I don't think so.
What did I say to you in the courtroom? Did you ever doubt me?
I don't know.
This is so
What did you tell me in the
sinister.
courtroom? You are who you say you are.
You want confirmation? You got it.
What did he mean by
I
that?
mean, he was sinister in the
I
courtroom,
don't know, but that is.
and he was
John
sinister
Barnett.
on the phone.
What's that?
Yeah, Agent Henderson said.
No, Reggie! No!
A right-hander.
Yeah, so?
Well, this inmate at the prison, he swears he saw Barnett's right hand amputated.
Oh no! Oh my God! What the hell is that?
What the hell's going on, Reggie?
Oh, you piece of
Reggie?
shit! It's on.
What happened? Hey, Reggie!
It's on.
I'm sorry.
I'm just thinking how different things would have been if I would have taken that shot at Barnett when I had it.
There you go. Beat
Mulder.
himself up further.
We're still not 100% sure that this is him.
Never got any prints off those notes. If this guy was wearing a glove on his pen hand, note wouldn't be smeared like it is,
Ooh.
for what it's worth.
Ooh. But that's it though. Like I'm sure it looked a bit deformed and all of that. His hand. Because I was gonna say, what if he had someone else write it for him? The note. Because he can't write it if his hand is a bit different. So, but it kind of looked a bit, in a sense, a little bit deformed.
What kind of research?
He was conducting experiments on young children afflicted with a disease called progeria.
What the shit?
The patient you see is an 8-year-old girl suffering from the advanced stages of progeria.
Oh my
looks about 90.
goodness.
He thought that he could take their accelerated aging and slow it down. Initially, some of his lab work was promising, but then things got out of control.
He really got OCD,
He wanted to
I'm
begin
imagining.
human trial. He saw it as a wonderful opportunity. He used those exact words with me once. An
Wow.
opportunity to unlock all the secrets.
That's
When they
fucked.
refused to allow the
That's
human
messed
trials
up.
to begin.
Looking for a man in his late 40s after all. Maybe John Barnett has found the perfect disguise. Youth.
Sheesh. Yeah. You take away the age and all. Create immortality.
Backwards now. Let's
By changing the chemical cues that trigger certain
It's messed up
genes.
though.
However, there is no evidence whatsoever that Ridley's work yielded any results, or that his theories, all hope to the contrary,
There it is. It
hold
is
any
deformed.
validity.
It's not going after Scully. Music's really spooky. Scully, you need to keep that closer to you. I'm just saying. Sheesh. Or is he trying to find his project?
Genetic components of progeria. I was able to reverse the aging process in much the same way the disease expedited it. At the same time, I and my patients became genetically susceptible to the same ailments that child of 6 or 8 would if he had the disease.
Yeah.
And what about Barnett?
So you could reverse aging, but you could also
I didn't so personally
suffer
detest the
from
man.
some of the side effects.
One triumph. There's been some successful work done in London. By taking samples of what we call cell morphogens from an amputated salamander arm and applying them to the back of the creature, they were able to grow a new limb on a completely
So you basically made him Kurt Connors.
Salamander. You might be more surprised to learn just how high up the ladder this dirty little secret goes.
It's Deep Throat.
You, of course, know that Barnett stole all of Ridley's research.
Yes, Ridley
Well,
was...
what Ridley doesn't know is that our government is bargaining with Barnett to buy it from him.
Ah! Yo!
Aware that this freak of science you're negotiating with is a murderer.
Yeah, Mulder's not going to have any of this.
The information he has could change the course of mankind. Consider the option.
I am not fucking surprised. This guy is a piece of shit. Very creepy. They're willing to negotiate with him because of the fact that Barnett has basically the blueprint for the next step of, I guess, human evolution, really. A way to reverse aging. To potentially live for that immortality. Yo, I'm not fucking surprised. Not the slightest.
Hi, Dana. It's Kathy. Look, I hope you're still going to meet me before my cello recital.
Oh.
What's that?
It's my private answering machine, or at least it used to be.
What do you mean?
When I ran from the shower this morning, I heard someone dialing in my private code and replaying my message.
Shit,
Last night before Dr. Ridley arrived,
You're not gonna make me prove it to you again, are you? Oh well, no matter. It'll be your turn soon enough.
Jesus.
Well, you won't get that chance.
It's just the torture, the torment to Mulder.
That my mother called for no reason, and I'm meeting a friend before her cello recital.
Oh, shit!
We don't want any shots fired if we can help it. We want to take Barnett alive. Okay?
Still banking on that, of course, but he's doing things by the book.
Let's make sure it's not the last time.
Yeah. There he is. Oh, and they just walked past him, of course. But his head's gonna be ducked, so... God damn it. I don't know why anyone's not in the bloody main hall. Oh, there's one guy, but he completely is on the other side. Oh, what? Ah! She was wearing body armor, though.
Shut up! How about it, Mulder?
Is he gonna go for the arm?
Just like old times, huh? Huh?
Oh! Oh!
You all right?
She was gonna be the target.
Don't try to move.
There we go. Still, I don't appreciate Scully being shot at, okay?
Mulder, I know what you did wasn't by the book.
He was not wasting this
Tells you a
chance.
lot about the book, doesn't it?
Ah. Oh.
Nothing. Stand clear.
I'm gonna blink again.
I lost him.
Bastard will take that research with him to the grave.
Probably for the best, to be fair.
Didn't destroy it. Chances are that somehow,
I look like Matt
someday,
Berry there.
somebody will find it.
And when they do, maybe he didn't get his revenge from beyond the grave, but somehow I feel like we haven't heard the last from John Barnett.
Ew. All in a random station, just, ready to be unlocked and all of that. It's kind of eerie. Just unlock it. Oh, what the hell is this? Revolutionary stuff. Oh, yeah. But man. Yeah. I mean, I was low-key, I would have hoped it would be somewhere where no one could find it. I mean, it's going to be unlocked sometime. Because of the fact that, again, these government officials, they get their hands on this shit. Fantastic. Just fantastic. Yeah. Very tense. It was quite a bit of touch and go moments and that. I mean, obviously Scully wasn't gonna bleed out to death or anything like that, and so I had a feeling, okay, she had to have won. Like, especially if she's gonna be the main target for Barnett, she's gotta wear body armor. They're not gonna be reckless like that, and lo and behold. But yeah. You think Mulder would do things by the book? He went by book. Yeah. So, I had to quote that Simpsons reference, but, I mean, he wasn't going to hesitate this time, and he was going to take the shot. So that was pretty interesting stuff, with a great exploration into Mulder's backstory. Yeah, I liked the emphasis they did for Mulder in regards to Barnett and how he kind of affected him, really, in regards to the fact that with Mulder, this whole situation the first time around has really haunted him. And it's not just that, though, but Barnett does there is an impact in terms of how he's coming for Mulder, and not just in terms of taking Mulder out first, but taking away anything that Mulder cares about. I was gutted that we lost Reggie. I was absolutely gutted when Barnett got to Reggie, because I really liked his character. So yeah, it did suck that Reggie bit the dust and all of that. Especially with the respect he had for Mulder. I mean, of course, he's like, oh, come on, bud, when it comes to, Mulder being spooky Mulder and all of that. But he had quite the respect, the esteem and all of that. So, yeah, for him to die, and, I mean, it had to push the stakes, didn't it, in terms of what Barnett meant to Mulder. I mean, you got to think, though, with that one agent that Barnett killed, there's already a bit of regret going on for Mulder in regards to the fact that he didn't shoot earlier. Of course, he was playing by the book as well, and then that guy shot at him. And yeah, I mean, it is. It just puts huge emphasis when it comes to Mulder and how, because I think he was even at that agent's kids game, because he does feel bad. He does feel so bad when it comes to the fact that, well, his kids are going to grow up, and yeah, so and now that Reggie is dead and he was going after Scully, it does raise the stakes so much in regards to when we had that final confrontation between Mulder and Barnett. Yeah, I mean, it was just so. I don't know. You were rooting definitely for him. You were kind of rooting for Mulder to go against the book and all of that. So yeah, it's one of those occasions where you feel like, and I'm just thinking about a scene in the recent Doctor Who series where someone really, really goes off the book and all of that in regards to someone who is absolutely torrid, who was an asshole. I won't go into spoilers, but that was her. It was a defining moment, and I was cheering for her so much. So yeah, but it's one of those moments because, I mean, he's become a very, very haunting nightmare for Mulder. And so, I mean, again, we kind of knew that Scully was going to wear body armor, of course. We kind of knew that things would pan out well for her. And yeah, but I mean, with Reggie, with the fact that he's already a not just a torment for Mulder in regards to what happened the first time around. But there's also the idea that he's become a monster as well. Because of those experimentations, which we'll get to in a moment, because yeah, he had to do it. He had to do it. There was no way you can go against him in my mind. So yeah, so it was really, really neat stuff. But yeah, I mean, it was just very creepy as well with how he tried to zone in on Scully with the answering machine as well, and there was that moment before there was that moment where he was stalking the house clearly, and then he did back off when Dr. Ridley did call. So yeah, but yeah, it was also very interesting as well when we got a bit of Mulder's past in the form of flashbacks as well. Of course, we did have that first scene, which was a flashback in itself, but we actually got to see Mulder for, I guess, 4 years prior, really. Well, before the first scene, because that was, before the experimentations and all of that, and that was when he was getting sentenced. But yeah, I mean, it was very interesting to see how daunting he was then. And just to see how Mulder was absolutely pissed. But to be fair, he was also mad at himself. And that is quite the emotion he was going through in this episode, was the fact that he was mad at himself. So, which is understandable given the fact that, again, he does have that whole situation in terms of feeling like that agent's death is on his hands. And if he reacted earlier, then that agent would have seen that his kids grow up. So, yeah. But it was very, very sinister. Because Barnett didn't, he was just so chilling. And not just that, though, but there's that ominous warning, I'll get you. And yeah, that's really getting carried out throughout the episode in terms of, well, he is, there is that idea that he is after everyone that Mulder cares about, and Barnett can assess this. So yeah, but it was a really, really satisfactory ending in terms of what happened to Barnett. So yeah, but yeah, and you could see how he was pressed about this. So I felt like there were moments throughout this episode where, obviously, when Scully tried to challenge the idea that Barnett was alive, that this means a lot to him. But you could see that he was just not having it because of the fact that he was convinced that this was Barnett. And it would make sense that Ridley would, say that he is dead when he is not. So, yeah. But speaking of Ridley, I mean, yeah, that was kind of messed up and all of that. I mean, they went as far to clear it up as that Ridley did not care about those kids and all of that. That they were a means to an end in terms of being able to turn back the clock when it comes to the when it comes to the when it comes to the personal life cycle and all of that, right? So yeah. And it was kind of messed up because, I mean, when it comes to those kids that were suffering from that, I've heard about this before as well. So yeah, and the fact that, I mean, they are suffering from this disease and all of that with premature aging and all of that, and they don't really get a long life cycle, and the fact that he is this is opportunistic, is rough, and he's able to turn back the clock really in terms of wanting to do experiments, and he's able to do so with success and all of that. So yeah, but well, at least it was with Barnett. So because he was still dying, there was certain side effects from those kids that were suffering from that disease. I mean, yeah, he was able to get younger, but he would still suffer from some of the other side effects that those kids suffer from. So yeah, but Barnett was a success, especially with the fact that he made him Kurt Connors, essentially, because you just think back to, the first scene where Barnett was without his hand, and then, of course, in the present day, he had that salamander hand. So yeah. But I say Kurt Connors because of course, Kurt Connors, if you know from Spider-Man and all of that, he was without an arm, and he was able to completely grow out a new one, but it would, turn him into a lizard, wouldn't it? So, this was a full-on lizard, though. I mean, for Barnett, he wasn't exactly a full-on salamander, was he? It was just his arm, but still, it was really eerie to see, and, again, I wasn't surprised that the government was going to try and get Barnett to get the research for them, because, again, this is very opportunistic, isn't it? So, yeah. But, yeah, I mean, that was fucked up from I mean, to be fair, Ridley was completely messed up anyways, from the very get-go. But, of course, targeting those kids that were living with this premature aging effect, and using them as a means to, create your own fountain of youth thing. Messed up. Absolutely heinous. So, yeah. But, yeah, it was just really, really great stuff. And of course, that's going to jeopardize, because they needed Barnett alive, but it was a fatal shot from Mulder. And again, I can't blame him. So, especially when you got to consider the government is going to use what Barnett would have in terms of holding those files hostage for nefarious means and all of that. Yeah. So, but again, he wasn't going to risk anything. Mulder in regards to what happened last time. He was not going to let deja vu hit again, especially with how this is a sensitive issue for him. So, yeah. But, yeah, it was, it was just a very, very interesting episode, I would say. So, yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Doodles!